If you need people to like you, you will never be confident. Not real confidence. Not the kind that makes a room go quiet when you walk in. Because the moment your confidence depends on their reaction, you're not confident. You're performing. And you already know that. You laugh a little louder than you want to. You explain things nobody asked you to explain. You try to sound nice so people don't misunderstand you. That's not kindness. That's fear wearing makeup. Let me tell you the truth. Most people aren't insecure because they're weak. They're insecure because they're addicted to approval. They need someone to nod, someone to smile, someone to validate their existence. And if that validation disappears, they collapse. That's why confidence feels rare. Because confidence is not a personality. It's a decision, a violent decision. So listen carefully. Rule 1. Silence is dominance. The insecure person fills silence like it's a fire. They talk. They joke. They explain. They overshare. Because silence forces them to face their own worth. But the confident person? They let silence sit there like a loaded weapon. In a group conversation, when everyone is talking, you pause. You let them wonder what you're thinking. Because the strongest person doesn't fight for attention. They attract it. Quote, if you can control silence, you can control people. Rule 2. Stop explaining yourself. You know what explaining really is. Begging, but with extra steps. I didn't mean it like that. Bro, let me clarify. No, I was just. Stop. The more you explain, the more you look guilty. Even when you did nothing wrong. At college, at work, with friends. People respect the person who speaks once and stands on it. You don't need to justify your tone. You don't need to defend your boundaries. Say what you said, and let them deal with it. Quote, explanation is weakness disguised as politeness. Rule 3. Eye contact control. Most people look away too fast. They glance, then escape. Because eye contact feels like confrontation. But confidence is built in small moments. When you talk to someone, hold eye contact slightly longer than normal. Not like a creep. Like a predator who's calm. At the gym, at the street, in an interview. Eye contact says one thing. I'm not scared of you. And the funny part? People feel it instantly. Quote, your eyes should speak before your mouth does. Rule 4. Slow movements equals authority. Watch insecure people. Fast hands. Fast walking. Fast talking. Why? Because they feel like they need to prove they belong. They're trying to keep up. But powerful people move like time belongs to them. Slow turns. Slow steps. Relaxed shoulders. It's not acting. It's training your nervous system to stop panicking. Because when you move slowly, you look untouchable. Quote, speed is panic. Calm is power. Rule 5. Detachment is power. This is where most people fail. They get emotionally attached to outcomes. They need the text back. They need the approval. They need the invitation. They need the compliment. So they chase. And the moment you chase, you lose. The dangerously confident person doesn't cling. If someone doesn't respect them, they detach. If someone ignores them, they detach. If someone plays games, they detach. Because their self-worth is not negotiable. Quote, needing less makes you stronger than everyone. Rule 6. Learn to walk away. This one will change your life. Most people stay in conversations too long. They stay in friendships too long. They stay in situations where they're not valued. Because they're terrified of being alone. But walking away is the ultimate flex. Someone disrespects you, you don't argue. You leave. Not dramatically. Not emotionally. Just gone. And trust me, nothing confuses manipulators more than losing access to you. Quote, the strongest move is leaving without a speech. Rule 7. Microreaction control. This is the final level. Most people reveal everything on their face. Anger, jealousy, hurt, embarrassment, so others learn how to control them. But if you master your reactions, you become unreadable. Someone insults you? Small smile, calm eyes, no emotional explosion. Because your emotions are not public property. And when people can't read you, they fear you. Quote, the person who reacts less wins. Now let's talk dark psychology. Dangerously confident people make others uncomfortable because they can't be controlled. You can't guilt trip them. You can't pressure them. You can't manipulate them with emotions. They don't chase. They don't beg. They don't prove. And insecure people hate that because they survive by controlling reactions. So when you become calm, when you stop explaining, when you stop needing validation, you become a problem. Now listen to me. You're not insecure because you're weak. You're insecure because you trained yourself to beg for permission. Permission to speak. Permission to take space. Permission to be respected. You've been living like your existence needs approval. And that's why you hesitate. That's why you overthink. That's why you feel fake. But the moment you decide that your value is not up for debate, everything changes. Your voice slows down. Your posture opens up. Your eyes stop apologizing. You don't need to dominate the room. You just need to stop shrinking in it. Because confidence isn't loud. Confidence is the quiet certainty that you could lose everyone and still be fine. So here's your final command. Starting today, stop explaining. Stop chasing. Stop reacting. Stop trying to be liked. Be respected. Because once you stop needing approval, you become the problem.